Hillbilly repairs. 3 items I repaired. I did a small upgrade on the 1960s laundry basket, made a clothes drying rack into a curtain rod, and refurbished a screen door. So this is a clothes drying rack I had for less than a year before it fell apart. It's definitely made in China. It was very, very cheap. The plastic tubes would sink down, and so the clothes would end up being lopsided or fall over. So the tightening knobs didn't work. The wheels popped off very easily, and some other problems. So with it in pieces, I started getting an idea that maybe I could stick a couple pieces together and make a curtain rod. Currently, the Dollar General, the closest store that sells curtain rods, wants like $18 per rod. And that just doesn't make any sense anymore. So I'm just not going to be buying from that place. So I put this together with a screw and screwdriver and capped the ends and had the plastic in the middle so it would brace. And then I used 3 curtain rod hangers that I already had left over from other projects and basically hung up some curtains in a room. So that worked out great. Saved a lot of money. Then I put the wheels from the laundry drying rack, drilled a couple holes in this 1960s laundry basket, and stuck the wheels through that plastic part on the base, the 4 corners of the base. And it worked out. I had the right size drill bit that the posts of the wheels fit snug in there, and they're not loose and wobbling. So this way my kids can take the laundry to the laundry room by pushing the basket if it gets too heavy. And we just wheel it around like that. You can tell this is from the 60s. It's got a lot of wear and tear, and the color of the fabric that's woven and painted is wearing out. But it actually worked out really well. And I just don't need the brakes on the wheels. There's no reason for those to be on there. It's not like the house is tipped and the basket rolls in one direction. So yeah. And the bottom has a lot of ventilation. So this is a decent basket. The clothes aren't going to mold in here. A lot of the newer laundry baskets, the bottom is solid and the clothes just mold. Yeah, and the wheel post fits in snug. I was thinking about a little bit of glue because this plastic isn't very deep. It's actually pretty shallow plastic. It's maybe half inch or less. And so I wanted it to be a little bit thicker at the bottom. There's no way to get to it from the inside of the basket to bolster up that side. So if they break off, I'll have to find a different way. And then I refurbished a screen door that was thrown out on the side of the road, which is usually what it means when something is for free. It's on the side of the road. So this person even had a full-size dumpster, not a normal trash can. They still didn't put the screen door in the trash can. I'm sure the missing pieces to it are in the trash can, but I don't dig in people's trashes. That's for really end time stuff when nobody cares anymore. And I redid this screen door. I had to hold the screen framework together with the door frame. A lot of the plastic that held this frame of the screen into the door frame was broken and just completely shattered. So I peeled most of that out and then spray painted it after I washed it and tried to kind of hammer little bits back together that looked like somebody got mad and tossed it, or the wind ripped it off the house that it used to be on. And so now I'm trying to line it up, figure out if I need this extra little 1x1 that's here, since it's already split. I had to screw this back on for the old screen door because the screen door that I had on here was falling off. And it's much older than the one I just got for free. So if I could repair the newer one, which is more sturdy. So with this screen door, I I gotta make a flap for it. It came with one, and I took it apart, cleaned it, put it back together after I spray painted the metal splash plate for the silicone flap, but it doesn't quite fit. I have chiseled and installed the little latch for the handle here, so it actually meets up to the wall and doesn't scrape on the handle, and it can still go over the old latch for the old screen door. So that worked out all right. I'll get a bolt lock for it in the mail here pretty soon and then install that. And this hinge frame that goes the entire length of the door is probably for high winds, you know, like, or security. It's just really, really attached by 5 or 6 screws. So I used the long wood screws to hold it up. And then this was spray painted, but it does open up into the, you know, the side of the house there where it scratches the stucco. That's right. And so the stucco scratches the screen. So I was thinking maybe I need a little rubber or plastic mat that is just a strip of rubber that can go up along the side there to keep it from scratching. Otherwise, the door does close all the way. It latches. It looks much better than the one that was there. It's stronger than the one that was there. And it's kind of more of an ingenuitive thing that I took a piece of trash and made it function and look all right. And it's an improvement compared to the last screen door. The last screen door, if it fit, I could put it on a different door, but it doesn't. So this is almost the final result. I just have to put the flap on the bottom of the door and then hook up the piston so the door can open and close a little softer. But it does swing open and it's mostly level. It looks pretty good and it looks good on the front of the house. So I did a good job. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and check out my buymeacoffee.com link where you can throw me a couple dollars each month or just a one-time gift so that I can buy more supplies and fix more things.